Have you ever won something and felt like you misunderstood the meaning of winning? As if you had reached the top only to find it hollow. And that was exactly how Michael felt on the day the village gathered by the river. A day that would change what the winning meant to him forever. The river had always divided the village. In spring it was gentle, almost kind. In winter it swelled into something dark and dangerous, cutting neighbors from one another, turning simple visits into long, risky journeys. So when the elders announced a competition to build a bridge across it, the entire village gathered with excitement and hope. The one who finishes first, they declared, will be honored as the winner. Michael heard only that sentence. He was young, sharp-minded, and obsessed with speed. While others studied the river, tested stones, and argued over strength, Michael moved fast. He chose light wood, thin roads, and clever shortcuts. His hands worked tirelessly, his eyes fixed on one goal, finishing before anyone else. Across the riverbank, Lincoln worked differently. He was quieter, older. He measured twice, sometimes 3 times. He pressed stones into the mud with care, tested the weight with his own body, and rebuilt parts that didn't feel right. People whispered that he was too slow, that he was overthinking something simple. By sunset of the 3rd day, Michael stepped back and smiled. His bridge was done. It was narrow, elegant, almost floating above the water. Without waiting for anyone, he walked across it. The bridge held. The crowd erupted in cheers. Children clapped. Voices shouted his name. Michael lifted his arms, breathing in the praise. He had won. Lincoln was still working. The next morning, the celebration continued until an old woman approached the bridge. She leaned on her cane and placed one careful foot onto the wooden planks. The bridge creaked. People laughed nervously. A second step, a sharp crack. She stepped back, fear in her eyes. Then a child ran forward, curious and light. The plank bent under his weight. Someone screamed. The child was pulled back just in time. Silence spread through the crowd. Michael stood frozen, his victory suddenly heavy in his chest. His bridge had worked, yes, but only for him. Across the river, Lincoln quietly placed the final stone. His bridge was wider, plainer. It didn't look impressive. No one had cheered when he finished, but when he stepped onto it, it didn't move. When the old woman crossed, it held her gently. When children ran across it laughing, it didn't complain. One by one, the villagers followed. This time, the applause was different. It wasn't loud at first. It grew slowly, like a heartbeat. People weren't cheering speed or cleverness. They were cheering relief, safety, connection. Michael watched as the village reunited. Friends embracing, families crossing freely, life flowing again. His bridge still stood beside Lincoln's untouched, unused. He walked toward Lincoln, his voice quieter than it had ever been. "I finished first," Michael said, "but you built a bridge everyone needed." Lincoln looked at him, not with pride, not with judgment, only calm understanding. "Some bridges," he said softly, "are built to be crossed. Others are built to be admired. Only one of them truly matters." That evening, the elders did not crown the fastest builder. They honored the one whose bridge carried the village. Michael returned to the river alone after the crowd had gone. He ran his hand along the fragile wood of his bridge, then looked at the stone path beside it, solid, patient, alive with footsteps. For the first time, he understood. Winning had felt loud, but meaning felt deep. And deep things, he realized, last. Speed may win applause, but purpose wins hearts. Subscribe to English and Tales for stories that change the way you think.